Have you ever wondered why your deepest desires never seem to leave you? Why, no matter how much you try to suppress them, they rise again, raw, wild, uncontrollable? You were told to fight it, to tame it, to fear it. But what if I told you that buried within your lust, your craving, your longing is the very power ancient civilizations worshipped, mystics protected, and creators harnessed to shape the world? This is not just about sex. It's about the life force behind empires, inventions, art, and abundance. The Egyptians called it Semen. The yogis named it Kundalini. Modern science still doesn't fully understand it. But every awakened soul who ever built something eternal knew this. Your sexual energy is not meant to be released, but transformed. And when you learn how to transmute this ancient power, you don't just become more disciplined or focused. You become dangerous, magnetic, creative, wealthy. In the next 8 minutes, you'll discover how to stop wasting the most sacred force within you, and how to turn your desires into divine creativity and lasting wealth. Stay to the end, because your genius is already inside you. It's just been trapped in the wrong direction. Every time you feel arousal, you're not just experiencing physical sensation. You're touching the core of your existence, the life force that brought you into this world. Sexual energy is creative energy. It is the same current that grows trees, creates galaxies, and animates your dreams. It is primal, cosmic, divine. But most people burn it at the lowest level. They chase pleasure instead of purpose. They pursue release instead of revelation. But you're here because something inside you knows. There's power inside that ache. That same force that pulls you toward the body of another can also pull you toward your destiny, if you don't waste it. Lust is often demonized. You're told to feel guilty for wanting, for craving, for desiring deeply. But what if I told you, lust is sacred? It's not dirty. It's not wrong. It's just misunderstood. Because underneath lust is longing. Not just to merge with a body, but to merge with something greater, a purpose, a vision, a state of being beyond the self. You don't just want sex. You want ecstasy. You want presence. You want to lose yourself in something that gives you meaning. Lust is the soul's hunger for expression, connection, creation. If you stay conscious, you'll begin to hear what it's really asking. Don't just touch skin. Touch life. Don't just chase beauty. Become it. When you stop leaking your energy, everything changes. Suddenly you're more focused, more alive, more creative, more magnetic. This is what ancient yogis and mystics knew as brahmacharya. What modern men call semen retention. What spiritual psychology calls sublimation. What Jung called the libido of the soul. When you stop releasing compulsively, your body redirects that energy. Your brain sharpens. Your voice deepens. Your charisma heightens. But most importantly, your imagination unlocks. Ideas start flowing. Art emerges. Vision clarifies. The world feels more alive. And so do you. This is why sexual transmutation is not about repression, it's about redirection. You turn lust into legacy, pleasure into purpose, craving into creation. The artist inside you was born from desire. Desire to express. Desire to change. Desire to give shape to something invisible. Every great painting, poem, film, or movement was born from a moment of deep longing. Not all desire is sexual, but all sexual energy carries the potential to awaken the artist within. When you transmute, you become fertile with vision. You write. You draw. You sing. You invent. You solve. You lead. Because you are overflowing, not from outside stimulation, but from within. This is not fiction. It's the fire that built pyramids, wrote scriptures, composed symphonies, and birthed revolutions. And it's already inside you, waiting to be honored, not suppressed. If you're a man watching this, know this. Your masculinity is fueled by how you handle your sexual energy. A man who cannot master his lust cannot master his destiny. Because the same drive that wants to conquer a woman is the drive that must conquer the world. Your mission suffers when your energy leaks. Your focus blurs when your mind is trapped in fantasy. Your creativity dies when you lose your power in cycles of instant gratification. But when you reclaim it, when you let desire build inside you instead of escaping through you, you begin to walk differently. You begin to see life as something you shape, not something you chase. You become rooted, dangerous, visionary, a man of depth. But this is not just a masculine path. The feminine energy within you also plays a role. She is the muse, the dreamer, the seductress of ideas. She is what makes your creations beautiful, soulful, magnetic. When you embrace your inner feminine, not as weakness, but as intuition, you unlock the ability to receive inspiration, not just force outcomes. You stop chasing and start attracting. You stop rushing and start listening. You realize that your creativity doesn't always come from doing. Sometimes it comes from being, from surrender, from becoming so empty that something divine enters. This is the sacred union within you. Masculine will plus feminine flow equals divine creation. Transmutation isn't a one-time thing. It's a lifestyle. Every day, you will feel desire. Every day, you will face the choice, release or rise. Here's how to transmute daily. Feel the urge fully, don't run from it. Let it build. Breathe into it. Channel the energy, move, create, write, speak, sweat, sing. Set a creative goal. Use your energy to build something every time desire comes up. Meditate and visualize. Imagine your energy rising from root to crown. Let it fill your brain with light. Avoid leaking stimuli, porn, excess scrolling, toxic fantasies. These scatter your power. Get obsessed with mastery. Make your life a work of art. Let your lust become a tool, not a trap. The more you do this, the more your body learns to alchemize fire into gold. Every genius is erotic. Not in a sexual way, but in how they approach life, with passion, seduction, hunger. Think of Michelangelo caressing marble into a god. Of Tesla channeling lightning from the heavens. Of Frida Kahlo painting her pain into portraits that speak across time. They weren't just smart. They were possessed. Filled with longing. Filled with energy they refused to waste on shallow pleasures. Your genius is no different. It comes from the same ache. But will you honor it? You are not just a body. You are a vessel for sacred fire. That fire doesn't belong to you. It flows through you. But it demands one thing. That you give it form. That you birth something with it. A book. A vision. A life well lived. When you transmute, you no longer need external stimulation. Because you become the source. A living flame. So the next time you feel desire, pause. Don't suppress it. Don't waste it. Transmute it. Let it become music. Let it become poetry. Let it become legacy. Because that craving in your body is not about sex. It's the whisper of your creative soul, asking to be born. And when you answer it, you will no longer just survive. You will create.